Good morning. I think I timed that better. I am very faced this morning. Oh, how was everybody's weekend? Good morning, Brenda, Melissa, Deborah. Yeah, Deborah. I don't know what I started to say. That's what I started to say. I was like, is that right? It was a long weekend. Okay, let me get some things situated here. Yeah, we'll get this party started. First of all, just it was a very good game. Not a lot of football fans. I get that. I won't go on too terribly long about it here because I don't want to put you all through that trauma. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. We are all up early and not properly caffeinated here yet. It's going to happen. I am warm this morning. Oh my goodness. Oh, good morning, Sylvia. I didn't see you come in and I haven't been on Discord yet, so I haven't seen any messages yet. Oh, have fun shopping. I hope it's the fun kind of shopping. Melissa says just a little bragging this morning. Well, just a little. Hey, did you hear the Chiefs won? Chiefs Nation. That, my husband. Okay, that's a throw, first of all, store-bought. I swear he told me he got it from his sister, and it was either his or one of the boys. So I couldn't get rid of it. I didn't bother getting a new one because I got one, and I just don't see the point in having multiples of anything usually. There's not that many people in the house. Anyway, I got it out last night, and I was, oh, look at my backdrop. And he's like, where'd you get that? I pulled it out of a hat. He doesn't know where it came from. It's okay. I'm just glad I've got it for a backdrop with my little hearts that I made Saturday. Non-team colors, team colors. That's got to be very pretty seeing me do that. Sorry. I actually was trying to straighten up because I didn't touch a thing. I had a rough weekend. And it's probably going to be a rough afternoon. But anyway, today, celebrating the win. There was a couple questionable calls, gotta say, but it was a very good game. Both teams played well, and you don't always see that. And I've already lost some people. How about them Chiefs? Heck yeah. Don Denny says, that's my girl. I got some puff paint to try on fabric, and I thought, what a better time. So I did. Let me go back. Oh, good morning, Shirley. Oh, it is very early for you. I hope you're doing better. I saw you were having some problems. I haven't been in chats in forever. I was just too busy. Oh, getting rid. Brenda Foley. Good morning. Did I say good morning, Brenda? I think I did. Yeah, more coffee. More coffee, please, and thank you. Mary Jane, good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Okay, scroll back up because I know I got to be missing stuff going on about the Chiefs. Did you hear? Chiefs won the Super Bowl. And yes, if they lost, I would be congratulating the Eagles because, wow, they were both phenomenal. And I'm a good sport. That's what they call them. Morning, 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 everybody says. Tracy Albert's in the house. I was getting ready to wind something, so now I'm just, it's stuck in my hand. Oh, cold and coffee seems to be the norm this morning. Star says, I was desperately cold this morning. I made a cup of tea while waiting for the coffee to brew. That's right, you did. Oh no, what did I do? Morning, Lord. Sherlock, did I say good morning to you? Good morning, Sherlock. So Sherlock sows Lori. And that's why we call her Lori. We being the royal we, not everybody we. Tracy says, excuse me? I think I got that tone right. Oh, Dante, what about Chris Stapleton? Knocked it out of the park halftime show? Sucked. Yes. I'm glad you said that because I wasn't going to say that. Yes, Chris Stapleton did knock it out of the park. Oh, Stir says, Melissa, how cold can it be in Florida? Well, cold is relative when you live in Florida. Apparently. She says, it was 50 when I got up, but it was 80 yesterday afternoon. Big drops. Yeah, that's hard on the bones. Around to it. Doctor appointment Thursday afternoon. May get some answers then. Well, I'm praying for you, and I hope so, because it's been a long time coming for you to get answers and help. And I'm so sorry. We have a doctor's appointment tomorrow to get some answers. Oh, Tracy says, oh, yep, you did. Oh, guess who, Nancy? Good morning. Now, were you on with Stephanie Saturday night and her sew along, quilting with Stephanie Stitches? I think somebody said I may be just making things up now. I saw it, but I was having a hard day. So I didn't participate too much. Sherlock says, we need cheese to go with the wine, Tracy. Feels like a heat wave for me at 33. Good morning, Nancy. Hi, Melissa. Shh, Lori, just a little. Oh, Sherlock. Guess who, Nancy? No, okay. Then I was wrong about Nancy. Gus. Oh, Nancy Gus. Okay. I couldn't see the pictures at all. I couldn't see the people on it. I couldn't read the names. It was a bad day. Well, then, I apologize, Nancy. Oh, I know. Practically Creative says, I'm impressed that Stephanie kept up with all the people in the Zoom, in that Zoom. Yes, and chat. She's kind of my hero. Gypsy Woman, Wendy, good morning, good morning. See, Fern King, good morning. First time watching. Welcome and glad to have you. We were just celebrating my team a little bit real quick before we go on to other random nonsense. And this is still, I'm gonna hold it. Oh, I don't know how you found us, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Tracy says, that's because Steph is super. Yes. Quilty with Stephanie Stitches is super Steph. Okay. On to these, and then I'm going to do some house cleaning. House, YouTube, not house. They both need it. Let's just say. I think, let's see if I can get the glares off this. This is a, oh, there we go. My camera says I see it. I don't know if you guys do because it's not always the same. Let's see. Yep. This is the small acrylic. Cardboard will do the same thing. I was feeling fancy when I bought these, had a little bit of extra money. So, you know, you just can't give rednecks money. If you've seen Jeff Foxworthy and his alligator boots, snakeskin boots, you understand that reference. But I had some large ones, and I like them. It's nothing that cardboard won't do, and they actually do. They have just a little bit of weight to them, so when you get several of them together on a shelf, they do add weight to the shelf. Just a little bit. But if you're only using one or two, I would say go for it. Right now, I was about to put some, let's see. These are probably 2.25 inch strips. that I had left over from who knows what, who knows when on it, because it's not really good for anything else. It's too small for practically everything unless, okay, now I need rulers. That's not what we're going to find rulers. I was putting stuff away this morning like a mad woman. Let's see. The opening on this, the throat space right here, it's very hard to see, but it's clear, is 6 inches. Oh, and speaking of Missouri Star, you may not have seen the very first link that I put up. They are having a buy one, get one half off on jelly roll fabrics. Oh, no. No, it's not a good time for that nonsense. The window's open. I have problems. Oh, lots of chat. Oh, Fern King. Yes, thank you very much. She says, I was born in Missouri. I love the Chiefs. I didn't want to upset the non-football player people by talking about the Chiefs too much. But did you hear they won? Yeah, it's going to be a thing. So anyway, I am just rolling the strip on here like you would, what do they call that? Binding buddies. So they're around. Works fine. And I kind of like that it's flat. It's going to take a while. Probably should have just put, I don't know if these are the same sizes. When I was cutting this, I repeatedly cut it the wrong size over and over again. I don't know why. Deborah says, sorry, just going to lurk. Everything hurts. Oh, I understand, Deborah, and I'm sorry. You're my prayers. I pray for people. If you don't, it's okay. Just know it's not going to stop me. Okay. Oh, guess who, Nancy? I've been dealing with shingles, so no sewing. Oh my goodness, that is miserable. I am sorry, hon. You have went through a lot, and you are still in my prayers too, and your husband. Another fan chief. Woohoo! Stir, cool. What's it for? I really don't know. I find it good for, and if you had like a 5-inch border that you pre-cut and you want to keep track of, it would be good for that. Seems good for this binding that I really don't know what I'm going to do with, but I've got it cut, so it's going to have to go somewhere temporarily. I'm skipping around in chat. I'm not trying to annoy. Yeah, I'm trying to annoy people because that's kind of what I do. Ignore. I'm not trying to ignore people. I just, squirrels hit me. Tracy, are you ever going to wrap that strip or just chat? Chances are good for chatting. But look, I have another. I told you. Wrong sizes. Oh, no, this was the edge. Okay. This was the raw edge I was cutting off because it was a big difference. We'll put that one up here. I think all my gator clips are in the other room, which is what I use. Let's see if we can do this without unwinding it. But there's still plenty of fabric on this raw edge that I cut off. It's usable. It's from a 108. So there you go. That's how big it is. But it works really well, and it can stand up straight. And if you need it to lay flat, it doesn't take up a whole lot of room, which I like to. Good morning, Quilting with Stephanie Stitches. Her ears must have been burning. Yes, we're talking about you. That's what we do. Oh, too late to think. Oh, Fern King, my husband was for the Eagles. He was not a happy camper. Well, I am glad that mine was for the Chiefs. Because I hear you. I bet you got bad call. And I was like trying to be diplomatic, I guess. Reasonable. How would I feel if that call was made and it was on the Chiefs? Some of those calls, I don't know. And I appreciate all my moderators. If you're new here, the people in blue are moderators. They keep chat nice. They keep me to where I can look at the camera more than I look at chat. But I look at chat because I have fear of missing out and I'm nosy. So a lot of them have channels, some of them don't have channels. So if you haven't checked out my mods, they are dropping links. Thank you very much, Melissa. Let's see, Melissa and Quilting with Stephanie Stitches and You and Me FPP all have channels. We're all a little bit different from each other. We all support one another. So there you have. And Stephanie's going to be on with Stephen again this Wednesday. It might be the last one for this series. No. Is it necessary? No. Could cardboard work for this? Yes. Do you even need cardboard for this? Not really. But got it, use it. These are going to go back in the scrap bag. That's just that was just not anything. It's not big enough to use for anything. Well, except for we'll have lots of decoration today. I had a gold one. Somebody stole it. It's tickling my face. I can't take that any more than my hair's already doing. Oh, there's the gold one. This is what happens when you don't clean up your space. All right. Oh man, I'm making a bigger mess than what I'm cleaning up. Pardon me just a second because that needs to be picked up. Why does it need to be picked up? Because I don't have a good reason for you guys. Okay. Now, that was not the house cleaning I was talking about. But I was going to say, and thank you for sharing Shirley's link, Melissa. Quilting with Stephanie just says beautiful commands. There's all the commands for the bot, and a lot of the bot commands are for anybody who wants to use them. If it's in the bot, most people can use them. I only set it up a year ago, so what do I know? Oh, waiting for I saw that, Tracy. See, well, the live will be long today, waiting for her to finish wrapping. Okay, just for that, Tracy. Hi, I'm Coleen Says and Chats, and all I'm doing today is wrapping this binding on this acrylic holder and going to Tracy. I am pulling her leg. And yours too. Yeah. Don't leave yet. Quilty with Stephanie Stitches. So excited for the Chiefs one. Didn't look good when Mahomes went down. He's a trooper for sure. Oh my gosh. That is just his ankle. A high ankle sprain. Is that what they call it? That has got to be torn up. I hope he doesn't need surgery for that. Because, yeah, he was a trooper. I appreciated that he wasn't the one-man band that he usually is, though. Not that we don't love him, because, wow, the boy can hit a target at any angle. You can be in back of him. He's got eyes in the back of his head. He could swivel, boom, nail you. No, that may not actually be true, but you know what I mean. I'm going to clean this mess off. Put this mess back over here. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else remember high school? Yeah, it's been a while. I was sitting there going, "We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you?" Yes, that was my sarcastic tone. Oh, I went to my fabric store last week, and they had these very pretty heart fabrics, and they were on sale at either $4.99 a yard or $5.99 a yard. I should go to their sale bin more often. And I was like, I don't, other than this panel and this little one right here, It says love. I don't have any specific Valentine's fabrics, so thought I'd get some. And this one was Chiefs colors. So yeah. And then I got my order from Marshall Dry Goods, and my husband doesn't understand YouTube. I was sitting in here. It was after the live sewing bee with everybody, but before I got some bad news. I was sitting in here. My husband was saying something, and I was ignoring him. Yeah, I was. Next thing I know, he says, "Oh, it's more fabric." And I was like, "Did you just do a box opening with no camera on you? Thanks for running that." He's like, "We can tape it back up." Jeez. I was kidding him. I wasn't going to do a box opening. This is a 108. I'm thinking that table cover for my mother-in-law and father-in-law in the farmer's market booth. I'm thinking this would make a cute top. And I looked at pictures of their pigs. I'm making a wall hanging and not a table cover for the farmer's market booth, which will be up from May to December. And I was looking for fabrics. These looked like fur to me. All from Marshall's Dry Goods. And I'm thinking, cut out I'm not going to do a dozen of them. And I am going to get back to doing piecing blocks on live, because what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take their orange gold color with a black or gray background and the grays, and do some blocks in between the pigs that I'm going to cut out in kind of silhouette fashion. But I thought this would be really cute. It looks like fur. I can't remember what it's called, but it looks like fur. This is how you know this got washed without being zigzagged, the ends first. Whoops. Yeah, little things like that. Do it now or it's going to aggravate me later. Okay. New fabrics, new fabrics. There's nowhere to place new fabrics because I have a mess. Okay. Now, I'm going to address serger works faster than zigzag. I'm sure it does if you know how to do it. But having to learn it and then do it is another. That would be a good place to practice the zigzags, though. The serger. Not the zigzags. Just see. You have a serger, Coleen? Yes, I do. I have not learned my serger. I don't have time to learn my serger. Oh, that serger. I think I should tell her to keep it until I'm ready for it. No, I'm kidding. No. I like having serger. It will get its time. I'll learn it. We'll do it. Tracy, I'll get back to you after I have a drink. Oh, let's see. Let's go back up. Stir, I think he says that would be great to sit on my lap while binding. My fabric always gets caught under my chair wheels. Exactly. That's what I thought, and it keeps it tidy. Because if you roll it, this doesn't roll. It doesn't exactly roll. So you may have to turn it a few times, do some binding, turn it a few times. I prefer that over. Well, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to pick it up. I was going to get a roll of thread and just let it fall. I'm lazy. Let's see. Tracy is being obnoxious. Sorry, is that it? She's not being obnoxious. Oh, Tracy says, okay, it was a deal. Tracy says you have a serger, Coleen, and it has a handle. Hee hee. Not funny. Not funny. She's being the mean girl. Mischievous. Yes, she's being mischievous. When I took the serger out of its bag, they were on Discord with me, some of the ladies, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing weighs a ton. So my back was killing me, so everything was going to weigh a ton, whether it did or not. First, I realized there's a strap over it. Okay, I need to stop trying to fight this thing to get out because it is strapped in. So I undo the strap. Then I'm like, okay, I can get this thing out. And I grab it by the bottom and I get it out. And shortly after that horrible, horrible view that my friends got of me struggling to get the scissor out, Tracy says, it has a handle. Yes, Tracy, it has a handle. Lori is not nice either. You could tell who was watching and not saying anything until I had it. Okay, I'll just tell you. It was Melissa, Lori, and Tracy. They are not good people. And did you hear? Go Chiefs. Okay. Oh, it blended into the top of the machine. Tracy says she had to be Captain Obvious, be Captain something. It was so funny. I'm telling you, it was just hilarious. Okay, the housekeeping that isn't housekeeping that I was going to bring up very quickly, because there are some misconceptions from some viewers. Hasn't been a thing for me yet, maybe because they see how crazy I am and they accept that they probably shouldn't even bother. But oh, YouTube is not TV. Not TV in the sense of we've got thousands of dollars, a cast, a crew, endless money for tech. We're paid hourly to do this. No. YouTube is voluntary. YouTube is, okay, and I know I'm going to blow your mind here, YouTube. Not ProTube, not network TV. It is YouTube. We buy our own equipment. We buy our own stuff. We do our own thing on our own channels, and there's millions out there. If it upsets you that our camera isn't high-tech enough, that our angles aren't high-tech enough, that my machine is about the cheapest one they've got at Walmart, it's okay. There's millions of channels to choose from. Feel free. Quilting with Stephanie Stitches. Oh, Brenda's leaving off to work. Have a good day at work, Brenda. If that's possible. Tracy Albert, you don't? Shocking. Quilting with Stephanie Stitches. Thank you, Coleen. You're welcome. Have a great day, Brenda. Amen, Coleen. Thank you. Sing it, girl. Exactly, Dawn says. Gypsy Woman says, sing it, girl. Dawn says, exactly. I'm just saying, if you feel the need to make a comment that there's not enough camera angles, that's not a good enough camera, that I'm not a professional doing what I'm doing, you know what? Feel free to send me a brand new, $1,000 camera. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings while you're at it. Get me a cell phone. $1,000, because I ain't going in debt for this. And I'm not throwing out my back. I do my best. And I think most people on YouTube do their best. It's a learning process. We don't go on here having all that tech knowledge, having all that everything. Yes, Google is a wonderful resource, but you do with what you got, especially if you don't want to go in debt and you have no income. I personally, and this might shock you, I have no income. I don't get government help. I'm married. So whatever my husband graces me with is what I have. We don't have a lot of money. I'm not ashamed. My husband works hard. I worked hard until I couldn't anymore. I raised 5 kids. Maybe I should step down from the soapbox. Now, did you hear the Chiefs won? It frustrated me. Why people keep having the need to put in comments. First of all, ain't nobody going to see that, honey. Ain't nobody going to see that but me, and I will giggle. Because all my comments are held. You can't say anything nice. Move on. It's okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I have content creator friends in here. I have quilty friends in here. We all know it's a struggle, and we all support one another because trolls are abundant, even in the quilting world. Okay. Oh, that window's making my nose cold and runny. Let's see. Where did I leave off before I went on my rant? Yeah, that's going to be a short. Quilting with Stephanie Stitches. My biggest pet peeve with people commenting about one of those things, go find another channel and send me the expensive equipment. Yes, yes, yes. What she said. Yeah, I think part of the attraction to our small channels, such as they are, is that we're not professionals. We're not trying to be professionals. And most of us, not all of us, because some people, you know, Missouri Star Quilt Company, Back Quarter Shop, love them to death. By the way, Missouri Star, just north of Kansas City, Chiefs. Fun fact. And squirrel, just in case you missed it. Oh, they have budgets. They didn't start out with big budgets. Well, maybe Fat Quarter Shop did. They're pretty well off. Good for them. I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying, be kind to people of any social. The words just left me, but you know, rich, poor, in between. Be kind. Most people are doing the best they can. Yeah, and yeah, sometimes tech sucks. Move on. Practically creative. My chat's starting to pop now. And YouTube doesn't help. They suggest things, then keep you from changing things. Yeah. Oh, by the way, new feature. YouTube, when you upload your short, you can change the picture now, but you have to do it as soon as it's uploaded before, I don't know if it's before you add the title and things, but I don't leave that screen. Upload the short, tap the picture, and it lets you change the thumbnail. I did not know that until after the horrible one Saturday. I was like, I look drunk. No, I don't drink during lives. I don't drink except for coffee. And clearly I've had too much. Let's see. Lori, some people need to learn how to be nice. Practically creative. Amen, Lori. Quilting with Stephanie Stitches. Sherlock Sews. I agree. Stir, my TV time went down when I found YouTube, except for BritBox. I know. And I have a premium account. I do try to watch my friends on my non-premium account because I have a non-premium account. My husband and I share this account. So we like to watch different things. I will suffer through some commercials. Fern King. She fits in just fine. Yes, I heard a rumor that the Chiefs won. LOL. Not a rumor. It's confirmed by my bling. I thought I was doing very, very well not to spam my channel or the YouTube Shorts feed with Chiefs stuff. Just 2 days. That's all I did. Well, it may continue to today. Be warned. Oh, exactly. Okay, I need to go around to it. I like to say I am financially disabled. LOL. Welcome to the club. I say all the time, oh, I'm probably kicking my camera. Sorry about that. Let's change how we're saying it. Oh. Work with what we got. Okay. Quilting with Stephanie Stitches says, Shirley, I like that. Around to it is Shirley. Gypsy Woman, off topic question. Did you hand cut the letters for your pig quilt? Yes, I did. I printed them. Put the mouse up there because it's safer out of my reach for a minute. I printed them on my printer. I just took a font that I liked, enlarged it, and in the paint app that's on my Windows, I could enlarge it. I can't remember how big. If I put it in a PDF, you can only enlarge it up to 200%. If I do it from the paint and print it and everything from the paint app, I can enlarge it. Well, the pig was done on my printer. It was 600%. Can't remember what the letters were, but I just got them to 6 inches, a size that would fit nicely at the top and width of this. There's a little bit of calculating, mostly a lot of printing and throwing away. And then I put the paper on top of the letters and cut them out. Actually, I put the fabric on Pelon 906F, so it'd be a little bit firmer. Iron that onto it, then I put the letters on and cut them out, so the fabric was firmer when I cut the letters out. I don't know if that's stabilizer or yeah, I guess that's more stabilizer than I'm not even going to get into that, but that's how I did it. And it's not really off topic. I mean, it's here. And that's all my channel has been since I started this is pig. It's, yeah, hashtag Chiefs Nation. But, okay. No, I mean, have not scrolled in a while, so this could be. I'm reading my chat. Tracy Albert, if you're a professional, you would have national TV show on primetime TV. That's right. Oh, yeah. Exactly, Tracy. Melissa says. Okay, whoop. I just scrolled. Oh, I see Fern's question. What state am I in? I am in Missouri. Ozarks region. And that over here is the pig project I'm working on. It is for Ozarks Heritage Farm, which my in-laws own. They are raising Berkshire pigs. They have some fancy chickens. I can't remember what they're called. If she comes in, she'll tell us. Okay. I have to fix my scroll. Quilting with Stephanie Stitches. They have production studios and they are multi-million-dollar companies. Yes, they are. Stir says, and you're not going to hear a network TV anchor say, my nose is cold and runny. Amen. That's right. And they probably won't make so many faces and, go off on tangents for no reason whatsoever. I do try to keep the cold nose and runny down to a minimum talk because, nobody cares. But when I'm sitting here doing this, it's like, okay, I'm either a drug addict and, or my nose is cold. My sister used to tell me my nose is always cold. My sister would tell me, that just means you're a healthy puppy. I don't know whether to thank her or slap her. I laugh, so. Oh. Okay, I'm getting there. Thank you, Melissa. And if I miss a question, my mods do sometimes catch them and sometimes they're very good mods. They catch the question, highlight my name. If you highlight my name, I'll see it quicker. I hope. If I've scrolled up, though, it's going to take me a minute to get down to it. I promise I am not ignoring people on purpose. Gypsy woman, I say too many bad words to do a live. I don't have that problem. I know a lot of people that do. That's why we do this when my husband's not home. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. My family's gonna watch this. Coleen. Okay. Oh. Melissa says, I'm working on making my studio look more professional, but it's not going to be TV show quality. Oh, there I went. And Melissa likes financially disabled too. Okay, so instead of saying I'm disabled, I say I'm a trophy wife usually. How I'm financially a trophy wife is not going to work. Oh, that might work. How's that work? Melissa, my hubby is a tech guy. He squirrels away things, so I have a couple of cameras and microphones that he has collected over the years. Nothing like trying to figure out old tech. Oh my goodness, yes. Gypsy Woman says, oh, okay, that was a lot of work for sure. Yes, it was. Stabilizer, interfacing, same thing. That's what I was trying to think of. Thank you very much, Tracy Albert. Look, she's mischievous and helpful. Coleen, is your Chief's quilt behind you a panel? No, it's not. That is about 30 years old, well before I started quilting. I need to start shopping local stores and ask them, what you got, Chiefs? They did have some Chiefs fabric last week, but I was not going to buy Chiefs fabric last week. I just wasn't. And now I'm regretting my life choices as usual. But that is a blanket that my husband doesn't know where it came from. All I know is what he told me over 20 years ago, which was his sister gave it to him or one of the boys. That's why there is no, I told him, I said, that's weird. Because, and yes, squirrel, there's no gold in this anywhere. So I need to look up when they started putting, because I've watched the Chiefs, well, born and raised, what Ozarks, so I've watched the Chiefs forever. I having a hard time remember them not having the gold. Then again, I'm old, so we let that happen. Okay. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa, almost nothing is off topic in Colleen's chat. Just don't try to hook up with her. Thank you. And then she did the exclamation about, which brings up my comment. I'm a wife to a wonderful man. We've been together 22 years now. I'm a mother, a grandmother, a newer quilter. Inappropriate commenters will be banned. This is not a hookup channel. Thank you. How was that? That was my best TV voice. I should work on it. Yes, Shirley, I'm so broke I can't even pay attention. She says, this is the other saying. Sylvia, you and me FPP is sitting in Pizza House waiting lunch because she is over in the UK and it is lunchtime there. Hi, Sylvia. She's lip reading as no volume up in the restaurant. LOL. Sylvia, can you read my lips? Learn sign language. We need to learn sign language. I know very little. Gypsy woman. I'm a kept woman. Laughing face. Oh, Presley Creative says, I'm stealing that line, Wendy. My husband and I actually say that to one another all the time. Oh, well, I probably say it. You know, he just looks at me like I've lost my mind. Can you believe that that's a general, an everyday occurrence here? He looks at me like I'm crazy. Lori, I'm a spoiled trophy wife. Tracy, helpful sometimes. LOL. Good morning, sassy Steph. Memoirs of a long arm quilter. Good morning. Oh, it is good to see you. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen you in forever. I heard that you are moving mostly to Instagram. I know I did. Oh, I haven't seen her forever. I haven't been commenting forever. I did see her do the cotton cuts with Courtney. It seems like that was recent, probably last week. I may be making things up. Who knows? Oh, everybody's saying good morning, Sassy. Sassy Steph is in the house. Chase Albert. Laura, you can tell you're happy that I need a Juki TL18 QVP. Just saying. Hi, Sylvia. Can you tell that I've kind of made the environment that we get to talk and chat about the randomest things? And I am going to get back to sewing. I had a very bad weekend, and I'm going to tell you very quickly because I am prone to tears. I lost someone I love this weekend, and I really didn't want to even get on this morning, but I put a smile on. Chiefs won, and I feel like visiting and smiling. Let's see. Morning, y'all. Sassy Steph says, Oh, Sylvia, I have loads of sewing to do, but hubby said out for lunch. Who am who am I to argue? I'm sure is what that was supposed to say. That's right, out to lunch. Okay, no cooking. Let's go. Must have missed something from Lori. She says, I put up a fuss, told him I'll take his credit card away. Memoirs of a long arm quilter. Yes, I will be doing shorts still of videos, but not many lives until later. Okay. Melissa is hugging me. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, sassy staff. She's sorry for your loss. Oh, so sorry for your loss. Sending big hugs. Don, thank you. Tracy Albert. LOL, I am kidding. I'm calling my loan place today to see if I can get financing. Got mad at my machine last night for yet again eating my fabric. I was hungry. Feed it. Sylvia, sorry for your loss. Big hugs. Sorry for your loss. Lori. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate that. And, you know, back to the YouTuber thing. We're human. We haven't had that. Well, I haven't. You know, there's a certain amount of acting that goes along in life that you learn. I was never that great at it. In fact, when I'm agitated, I don't got a poker face. Stir those darn eating machines. Gypsy wants to know what you have now, Tracy Albert. Dawn says, is it a Juki that you have now? What time is it? 7:17. Wow, I've been on here a while. And thank you, everybody who's joined us. If you like what you're seeing and you don't mind my type of crazy, I wouldn't mind a thumbs up from you. If not, it's okay. You do you. Oh, my goodness. See, this is what I had loosely on my mind this morning. Besides, hey, did you hear the Chiefs won the Super Bowl? Yeah. I'm a bad person. I was like, I'm going to say it once. I'm going to get it out of my system. I'm not going to say it no more. And then I found this that I could tie up in my hair. And it went downhill from there. But I was going to show y'all. I had tried. I haven't done embroidery before. I actually have done some hand embroidery. I didn't like it. Oh my gosh, when my kids were little. But this is the original crown. And I was trying machine embroidery on it. First try, not bad. And I can touch it up to make it look better. And this is an FPP pattern that You and Me FPP. I was trying to say Sylvia, and I was like, I want to say her channel. What's her channel? You and Me FPP made. And she is live Friday mornings. Excuse me, when she's able to, you know, tech happens sometimes. She's live Friday mornings as she's got some sew along set up and free patterns that go along with the sew along. So when the sew along ends, the patterns are up for another week, and then she takes them down so she can start the next set of sew alongs, patterns and such. Very cool. So anyway, this was the second one. Now she actually had the pattern. This is a me thing. She actually had the pattern where these strips would match. I just had a piece of fabric I stuck on there because I am going to shorten it. You can see my fold lines on it. And do a little top stitch around it to get it to fit. Okay, the pig's not over there. It's going to be above the pig's head. Because their slogan is, give your taste buds the royal treatment. Berkshire pork. Yeah, that was more 900 number than commercial, huh? Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's definitely, it is scrolled on me. Ah. Tracy says she has a Janome 2112 cherry blossom. Quilting with Stephanie stitches. Guess I need to work. My boss is so mean. LOL. Have a great day, everyone. Her boss is a slave driver. That's why she gets so much done. It's horrible and wonderful at the same time. Thank you for joining us. I just went blank on what the next word was I was going to say. Did I mention not a professional? Now, see, I did learn watching somebody on TV that if you forget your line, keep a glass. It was probably Friends, Joey, because you know he gives top-notch acting lessons on that show. If you forget your line, take a drink. Gives your mind a second to catch up on it. No, I just tell you, I forgot it. Okay. Let's see. Sassy Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter says, congratulations on KC win. Yes. Thank you. I'm sure we are all very proud because, you know, we're in Missouri and we're supposed to be. That's the rules. I'm teasing. I mean, if you're an Eagles fan, go Eagles. My husband usually wants to root for the underdog. It's taken me a long time, first of all, to teach him football. No, he watched football growing up. But to get used to, he could be for one team and he finds out the other one's an underdog, that's the team he'll start rooting for. Like, you can't change a midstream. Commit. Unlike me and my random things I say. Kind of. Forgot I had these stacked all nice and pretty. Just leave them for a second while I think about all the pins I put in this. Back over to chat. Oh, Don Denny, wow, the earthquake over in Turkey is horrible. The death toll is up to 35,000. Oh, now see, that could break me this morning. I am so sorry for them. They'll be in my prayers. I'm really not bipolar. I see. Not if you are, you know, I'm not hating on you. To be clear. Fern King, I've got to play with this block later for my husband. LOL. You and me, FEP, been on shopping mission today to replace granddaughter's stitched drink bottle that smashed success. I scored a win. Oh, found the fabric then. Wow. I'm way behind, aren't I? Oh, Stir asked, and I'm sure it's been answered by now. Yeah. How was the halftime show? Who was it? Let's see. Stir, it was Rihanna. Sassy Steph says. Oop, I'm poking myself with these pens. Practically Creative also says Stir, it was Rihanna. It was supposedly a huge deal that she performed while pregnant. I guess she's not the only person to perform while pregnant. I didn't really watch it. I was using halftime to try to get a short up and today's thumbnail up. So I was just like, and I thought my husband slept through it. So I was being quiet. Gypsy Woman, so far my 2010 has handled anything I've tried as far as vinyl goes. That's cool. And it's a Juki 2010. Tracy, I was looking at an industrial, but I don't have enough room for it. If I want to leave my chair and be able to go potty, my son teased and said I would have to buy depends to have one. Son, be nice. Mamas get old. Birthing babies is hard on us. I keep using that excuse. I've had 3 kids. Nothing works right. Oh. Let's see. And Stir thanks Stephanie for the answer. Melissa says, I just stutter around if I lose my place. And I'll tell you, there's no use in trying to keep up. If I've lost something mid-sentence, there is a good chance it's not going to come back to me. So I might as well tell you it's gone. Gypsy woman Wendy doesn't watch any sports. Melissa? Melissa's trying to bait me. I know what you're doing. And I'm going to take the bait in just a second as soon as I get all these pins off my lap. Sorry, there's a drop leaf on the side of this table. I was going to show these off and try to sew them, but clearly Melissa needs a talking to. Okay, so Melissa's over in chat, and she says, I still don't understand how many baskets they have to get to win the inning. And I was going to do, sorry, dropped pens. You don't want to step on that by accident. I was going to do a response to her crazy short about sports in the Super Bowl. But I was not. I was not ready on this camera yesterday. And usually Sunday is my day off. It's a me day. Oh. Stir says, fell in love with Bruno Mars 1 year halftime. I kind of remember that. I'm very bad about not watching the halftimes. The commercials were disappointing this year. There's only 2 that I remember. One was the camera that removes pictures, like X's, bodies, and just has the background there. I can't remember what it was. It's like Google or something. Anyway, the guy's t-shirt, I think it said, I would have something in my mouth for saying this out loud when I was a kid. I guarantee it. My mama doesn't watch this. Something like I like to fart or something like that. And well, that's going. And then poof, it's just a white t-shirt. No words on it. That stuck out in my mind. And the other one, okay, anybody know? It was like the end commercial. It may not have been the last commercial. It was at the end though. Let's see. Yes, Melissa, I'm still ignoring you. Jason said, oh, Melissa is in trouble. Know if I was baiting you. Talking about one. Tell you what I told my kids and my husband. Melissa, you're not going to go to heaven with me if you keep that up. And they probably tell me, it's not your choice. Wonky donkey. I said it. Honky tonky, wonky donkey. If you don't know about it, visit Melissa. Put in the search, wonky donkey. It's there. Giggles and all. Lori, thank you. Baskets is basketball. Stir, that was an awesome halftime, Bruno Mars. Sassy Steph says, I just like saying sassy Steph. See, Lori, I don't watch any of the game or halftime. Read a book and went to bed, LOL. Well, then, Lori, did you hear? Chiefs were in the Super Bowl this year. It was a big deal. They won. Not such a big deal. It was so not going to be those, Stir. Tracy, well, I'm way past getting in with you. I get that a lot. Stir says, now I know watching Super Bowl is a prerequisite for Monday after quilting YouTube. Actually, last year during the Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure I was in someone else's live chat and I didn't pay much attention. But I like football. I've always liked football. In fact, I watched more football than my husband did. When the kids were young, the kids liked football. Memoirs of a Long-Arm Quilter, and Bradley Cooper and his mom. Oh, and I'm caught up in my chat. Melissa, I don't watch basketball. I don't watch baseball. Don't watch hockey. Don't watch golf. But, and I know I didn't get to the second commercial on the Super Bowl last night that I remember. They did have a commercial about golf that just came to mind that I'm not watching golf. If I want to go to sleep, I'll try to watch golf. Puts me to sleep every time. But the second commercial came back around. See how I did that? The second commercial that I remembered from last night, besides the golf, that was just left field. John Travolta. Did anybody see that? John Travolta, and I don't know the other two guys' names. I don't know why I can't come up with them. I used to watch a show they were on. It was a comedy, hospital comedy on NBC. It was an internet commercial last night. The other two guys and him were using a tune. I think it was Summer Lovin' from Grease. Come on. If you don't know all the words to Grease. But I was just sitting there and I was watching. I was like, that's wrong. Oh my gosh, that's wrong. And they're still going. No, that's not okay. No, you guys are too old to do that. It's just, oh. Excuse me. From Subs. Oh, Scrubs. Yes. Fern King. Thank you. The guys from Scrubs. I knew it. My autocorrect worked in my head, but did not make it to my mouth quick enough. When Vilas, good afternoon over in the UK. So sorry I missed you all. Not feeling well today. We having a nap. Was having a nap. I can't read either. Welcome to my world. Lynn, I am so sorry. Prayers you get to feeling better. And Bird King says Scrubs. So yes, the guys from Scrubs, who are hilarious. It was so funny, but I was just every couple seconds I'd be going, no. Why are you doing that? Men your age should not hop around like that and prance. And I'm joking. You got to have a sense of humor to watch me. Anyway. While I'm thinking about it, these little hearts, apparently I did them Lori Holt style. Put the interfacing on top, sewed. I like that. It's clever. Put a paper clip on that. Put the interfacing on top. I put this on there. I sewed around the line of the heart. Then you take the paper off, you turn the interfacing around. And I don't know what I'm going to do that with this, but you could applique it to a quilt block or something. And the hearts I got from Mom and Pop's video last week. I want to say it was a scrappy string hearts thing. It was very pretty. Printed them out, and actually the other heart, I just put on the paper and I sewed all these lines directly to the paper. So I had a lot of paper to take off, and I'm thinking that was not the best choice. But that's how I wanted to try it, just to see what it would do. And I'm not putting that back up there. So I did have hearts out because I was going to make some more string hearts because I have got scraps. You can't see that, can you? I have scraps. I thought I can make some more of those, but I just don't. I got a taste of the I don't want is what I want to do is I hear an alarm going off, which means my internet's probably going to go wonky. Sorry about that. What I want to do is change my threads and start sewing these down. I should have used Heat and Bond Light and then I wouldn't have had so many pens. I wanted to use the 906 stuff that I had because I don't really have a good use for it, and I like to use what I've got before I go buy new stuff, although I do have the new stuff now. Yes, Melissa asked me a question on my chat. Anyway, this is going to sound awful. I didn't think this through. Had this in a spare bag. I went last week, and look at that. I am doing some quilty stuff. I've never appliqued before now. Well, I did attempt once. It was a very bad attempt. It was not a well thought out attempt. So I've never appliqued or used all the 60 stitches. I'm pretty sure this says it has 59. Did they start at 0, 0? Okay, it does start at 0, 0. So it does have 60 stitches. I wanted to see what they would all look at like on the factory setting. And in some cases, I bumped the factory setting up so I could see what that looked like the zigzag. Was it a zigzag? Yeah, the zigzag, trying to get it to a satin stitch. I had all these scraps from the letters that I made. And did all of these. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Give that a second to focus for me. May or may not be able to say that. And those are still, they're still snowflakes. But anyway, I did all of those, and I think my favorite, I wanted to use all of them. Probably not realistically, I want to use all of them. My favorite though is that stitch right here, or the one below it. Any of those really I like. Now that's going to leave some raw edges, but it is a wall hanging, so to get the raw edges to fray, I think it would really take some work with that interfacing on the back of it. Oh my God. I missed something. Let's see. Memoirs. That one and the Clueless one. The commercials I think she's talking about. He could not hit. Right? Sassy. Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter. Also goes by Steph. I usually say Sassy or Memoirs. He could not hit that high note at the end either. I was going to see if he tried. He kept it safe. Yes, he did. And good for him. That could have been funny. Hi, have we met? I'm Coleen Says in Chats, and I'm not a nice person. Oh, Lynn, think I just have a cold, but woke up with a headache, took some pills, and slept. Took a couple ibuprofen myself. I'd like to go back to bed, but I've got to go to get some condolence cards. I've got to do some driving for that one over there. Anyway, Fern King, I miss John T's hair. He doesn't look good bald. I'm not going to get my opinion. Gypsy Woman Wendy, thank you for joining us. Time for me to start my day. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day, Wendy. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate everybody coming in this morning and joining me. I appreciate everybody who's up despite, maybe partying too last night because they were watching the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Oh, when I'm into football, there's just no living with this woman. It's bad. You don't want me to pay attention to a game. Because if I'm paying attention to a game, people are going to get yelled at a lot. My poor kids. Okay, have a great day. Have a good day, Gypsy Woman. Hi again, Lynn. Looks like Egyptian letters. It does. And in fact, I was going to put this up as a short, and everybody here is going to know when they see it because I'm still going to, because I think it's hilarious. My shorts are supposed to be, funny. Don't do much teaching or anything else, so they're meant to be funny. I was going to put this up as a short and say, can you guess what this says and what language it is? Anybody? Anyway, excuse me. I just put it, I was trying a couple things. I was trying it. This is a dryer sheet. I'd seen someone say that they used dryer sheets, and I'm pretty sure Melissa gave me that tip too. And so I was trying a dryer sheet in back of it to see if it helped stabilize it better. And I think it did. I think it did with the smaller stitches. With this big stitch, I don't think there's a difference. Then yeah, I'm going to show you the back. I don't think there was a huge difference. Bigger stitches, the smaller stitches seem to need more on the back of it. And this is just a plain white piece of Kona cotton I had. Cut a strip off of it because I'm not a plain white fan. Put those on it. Oops. I should just cut that off. I'll do that another day. Put it in a little bag. It came from who knows what. Let's see. What did this come from? This came from my Missouri yardage. The gold yardage. I don't save a lot of these bags anymore for those judging me, because I kid you not, I had 2 or 3 Walmart bags full of little bags and baggies hidden throughout my space that I kept hanging on to. I'm not keeping that much anymore. Honest. So anyway, that's probably what you're going to be seeing shorts of next, is this and the actual. I may put the dryer sheet. Chief's one. See that? Redirect. This works better when I don't tell you what I've just done. The dryer sheet on the back, just to see how it does for this and that specific pattern. Now the let's see if I can get this to come up. The lettering, I can't remember what it's called, barbs, maybe, I don't know. The lettering right here, I probably am going to stop and change to a zigzag and do a zigzag around that until I get up here, and then go for that stitch again, because the font that I used is not the exact font. Well, maybe it is exact font that my bonus parents used for their business cards. I was trying to keep it professional. They know. She calls me an artist. That means that it's going to be whimsical. I'm not going to put weird things in it that they can prove anyway. So that's what I was going to do today. Perhaps. Can't spell hieroglyphs. Melissa can't spell hieroglyphs, although it looks like hieroglyphs to me. Egyptian letters, that's what she meant, hieroglyphs. I was reading what it said. My mind did not feel the need to correct that. Oh, there are very few men who look really good bald. Oh, Fern King, I am working on applique now using interfacing turn method. No raw edges. That's how I did the pig. I'm going to get that down. It's not going to be pretty. This is a garment rack. Like 10, 11 bucks at Walmart. That's how I did. Oh, okay. There's a pin. I messed it up. This right here. I use that interfacing for the turn, and actually the glue is facing out because I thought I was clever and I was just going to iron that down to the fabric and then stitch it, and then I decided I wasn't going to do that. But for the most part, and it's going to be surrounded with the white. This is just store-bought bias tape. I think it's Wright's. It's right here. It's the blanket stitch, which makes it funny because it's a pig and a blanket. And I'm going to take this white and go around it. I don't know which stitch I'm going to use for that yet, but I did finish all these markings. And if you're a vegetarian, I apologize a little bit. Whoop. All these markings are where if you get a hog or a pig butchered, that's where they cut the cuts from. And you see all that pig? Where does the bacon come from? The belly, right there. And it's not even the entire belly. It's just a little piece of the belly. So no, you can't get the entire pig made into bacon or pig in the blankets. And I'm still very disappointed about that. But this one I looked up meander and stipple. They both look the same to me. So you can tell me they're not the same. They both look the same to me. So I'm probably going to continue saying meander or stipple. Stipple, use them interchangeably when I'm doing this particular stitch. It is a stitch on my machine. And I froze. If the camera will pick the stitch up, let's see if I can get that. Which way am I going? Nope. Okay. Learn how to use the camera. Okay. I'm bad at this. I'm not a good YouTuber. Anyway, it's got a things are falling. Stippling stitch. This is zigzag all the way down, and I increased the stitch length. It's already set at the maximum width for this machine for that stitch. So I increased length a little bit, and you can actually see, I'll have to, ouch. Pins don't like me. I'll have to do a short and try to find these. You can actually see the difference because when I started one, I'd switch to a straight stitch real quick and do a back stitch just to get it tacked down, and then I'd start the stitch. I was forgetting to change that length. So some of them are actually, nobody's going to look that close. It's going to be on the wall. Stop telling what you did. Today's PSA is for us quilters. Most people don't know what you did wrong. Don't point it out to them. Love yourself. I'll pick that up later. I'm tired of picking up. But anyway, that is what I have been doing. And my friends Melissa and Tracy have helped me with figuring out how to do that turned edge because I had never done it before. So I am doing turned edge and raw edge. First time, yay. Go us. Look at us learn. I missed something. Oh, Don Denny says, oh, I need to get back up there. Okay, I'm going to read Don's first because I just thought, gotta get around. Was nice to chat and listen. See y'all around. Yay, Chiefs. Football hatchet. Wow. I never thought about that. That's a little bit gory, ain't it? I'm teasing. Come on. Oh, let's get back up there. Actually creative. Fern King, that's a legit method. I love applique. She does. Girl loves applique. She shared Lisa Capon with me. I get in a trance watching applique. There is just something about it. I've never wanted to do a whole lot of it, but it's just, and embroidery too, especially with machines. Oh, where did I go? Pascal Creative, you can double them up for heavier stabilizer. Sassy, don't freak out. It's a good substitute for someone who doesn't need regular stabilizer in huge amounts. Oh, what did I do? Oh, okay. Thought I missed something. And I don't think I do need the extra stabilizer, but I am going to try it just to see if it makes a difference for me. Like the first letter. And because there's stabilizer in the letters, I think it'll be okay. I wasn't having any trouble without it on my test pieces. But you know what? I just test pieces all the time, and then as soon as I change to the regular piece, bad things happen. Threads break, there's weird tension problems every time. It doesn't matter if I use the same thing. Dawn, have a good day. Yes, I was going to say that. I went kind of sideways when I was thinking about hatchets and football, because then I was thinking pigskins. Oh. Fern King, I'm watching and turning out my petals. I am making pansies in the window. Oh, I bet that's pretty. Sassy says, Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter, says, cute. Melissa says, Coleen, the other thing you could do is to straight stitch very close to the edge, then go back and zigzag. Are you talking about for the little bullet thingies that come out? I have no idea what they're called. I'm just going to start making up words, and I'm going to use a different word every time for it because I can. I could. But then I'd be going over it twice, if that's what you're talking about. And I'd just as soon change the stitch, get it done once, and keep going, if I can. It's all new. I'll figure it out. Tracy Albert is saying, sorry. Oh, okay. Nightbot got Lynn. What did he get Lynn for? That should not happen. I have not had that happen. Let's see what my Nightbot did. Lynn, I apologize. Everything should be off. Let's see if it's changed something for me. Did you use a bad word? Because caps, emotes, symbols are all off. Let me see commands. Better yet, let me see the dashboard. Oh, okay. Okay, Lynn, I can explain. I know exactly what that was. There was somebody come in the chat somewhere, and I'm pretty sure they had poop in their name, the word poop in their name. I'm sorry, I apologize. I think it's tacky. Someone had that in their name, and I'm positive that's what the bot got you for just then. Let's see. I'm going to take that off, and if that does not give you free range to start saying poop every 5 seconds, Tracy. Let me see if that's what it was. I'm positive that's what it was, because I can look on the Nightbot's homepage, and it actually tells me what was being said that got timed out. Yep. Okay. I apologize. That's what it was. I was trying to keep trolls out. I'm going to take that word out of the bot right now. Submit. I am very sorry about that. I took it out, and I'll go back and let's see. Marie Scrappy Creations, good morning, good morning. And I was going to email you this week my schedule for a while, so maybe you and I can get together and do that free motion together. Free motion quilting. Okay, poop is no longer in the Nightbot. I am so sorry. Trying to keep perverts out. And that is not funny. I should not be laughing. I have no self-control. Lynn is out of timeout. So okay. She is out. Okay, I took that off. So sorry. Have a good day, Memoirs. Sassy Steph, check her Instagram out. Now that I've messed things up on my bot. I am very sorry about that, Lynn. You know that I didn't do it intentionally to. It's just people say I don't know. Yep, there's Sassy. Well, trying. Just trying to share. Melissa probably already did, and I didn't even see it. Okay. Okay. Back to the Lynn problem. I apologize. I fixed it. There was when I'm in other chats or not even in them, just watching other chats, and I see some, we get perverts. That's why we have all the night bot. The you have to be subscribed for an hour. All that good stuff turned on to try to lessen those. And I haven't. Okay, I'm about to make a statement that's going to provoke them, and then it's going to be a problem, I'm sure, for a little while because YouTube has a way. So far, I have not gotten any trolls, any pervs, anything like that in my comments, and I will ban you if you are hitting on the host or any of my friends because we don't want to be hit on. Oh. Tracy Albert says, oh, okay. I scroll back up. I got very sidetracked by Lynn because no, it's not okay. It's not okay for the Nightbot to do that. I was trying to protect from other people getting around bad words that I have blocked. Never in my life did I think that Lynn was going to use that in a sentence. Actually, what I was thinking when I did it, oh, Lynn, she's a troublemaker. I'm going to put that word in here just to get her. I'm going to have to make her a mod so that doesn't happen again, I think. But anyway, let's get back. Fern King says, blanket stitch is what I am using. Good minds think alike. Think a lot. Great minds think alike. That's right, we do. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you. Stipple is just a tighter meander, Tracy said. Then Lynn got timed out. Memoir says she uses those words interchangeably too. Thank you. I tried to learn. I really did. I tried to learn and I just was not. It looked the same to me. I'll have to remember that though, Tracy. I forgot that I could. Surely it did take out the emoji for. I can view deleted messages. Okay, bacon is not on that list. I guess it got mad at her the first time, and while she was timeout, she kept trying to. Oh, I've been put in timeout from Nightbot before. I guess did it take all of hers? Is that what it did? Oh, that mean Nightbot. I see what it did. When it put her in timeout, it took away all her messages. I am so sorry. That is not okay. I will have to keep that in mind. Or you will have to start following the I'm gonna start with straight. You will have to start following the rules, young lady. Oh, okay. That's what happened. When she said that trigger word, Nightbot caught her and took away everything before that. And yes, I'm sorry, Lynn. And I'll go back down. Marie does her What's Up Wednesdays. Wednesday morning. Always fun. Melissa will be on at 7 o'clock tonight. Melissa, who is Practically Creative. She will be on at 7 o'clock tonight because she has free internet then. Not free internet. I mean, there's multiple people on her internet. Pardon me. She doesn't have to share at that time of night. And it's working really well for her. She did a test last week on it. So yay, Melissa. Okay. Okay, Lynn says it's funny now. Sherlock says I was sent there. All is good, Lynn. I was sent there for a word on Melissa's channel. Sherlock thought it was funny. Yes, and my very first thing that I did when I became a mod was put my friend Wendy in timeout. You can't undo timeout. The Nightbot is overzealous sometimes, but it keeps most of the trolls out. Thankfully, we can control it. Exactly. That was a programming error, not the Nightbot's fault. That was my fault. I can see that, Lynn. She says, Stampy Foot, I am always a good girl. Honest. I know you are. I'm so sorry that Nightbot bully got you. Oh, Marie, I've heard Marie say that. Marie, and she got it from another YouTube channel that says, I'm going to suggest leaving any links or hashtags out until after your live stream is over. I found that was the thing that helped me the most. Your mileage may vary, which means your results may be different. True. I have seen that. Now, if it gets to be a problem with me, that is going to be the first thing I try. So far we have, and this morning's I set to a 60-minute because man, trolls were there this weekend on chats. I don't know why they feel the need to just invade quilty conversations. I mean, I'm a troll, but I'm a good troll. Oh, it was for an emoji. Coleen. Are we still talking about Lynn's emoji? Okay. I was checking my text to make sure that I didn't miss any text because I tend to miss texts. No, saw that. It was for an emoji Coleen. She did use the poop emoji, but I don't think my emojis are turned off. So unless it can do this because to get the poop emoji, it has to be programmed. And I'm sure it's some kind of program that says that word in it. I'm not going to keep saying that word because this is that type of channel right now. Oh, Coleen, you go on live. You have lots of people possibly seeing you. And what do? You talk about the poop emoji. And you talk about yourself in third person. This is a new thing for me. Okay. Yes. Okay, now I'm caught up to the conversation. It was for an emoji, Melissa said. It took away every message when she was timed out. Yes, and that should not happen again. The thing is, when they do come in, they tend to have the same names or words they use. So and then they'll change their strategy because, of course, people put that in the bad words list. So then they change their strategy and they can come in with other words and stuff in their name. So that one is probably played out. Great chatting stir says, gotta run. Have a good day. I love seeing you here. I love seeing everybody here. It has, oh my gosh, I have been on here an hour and a half. I am so sorry. Sorry. Okay, Marie Scrappy Creations, knock on wood. I have not had one in any of my live streams since I left all that out, turned on subscriber only mode. Subscriber only mode really is the key. I have always used it. One time I didn't use it. I got a guy in here hitting on me. That's the only troll-ish person we had. Maybe it's acceptable someplace. Hey, not here. Not dating service. Subscriber only mode. It makes a big difference. A lot of people don't like to do the subscriber only mode because you see the live in the YouTube feeds and you want to go, you want to talk. Well, now you've got to wait 5, 10, 20 minutes to an hour. I set mine for an hour because of the nonsense that was going on over the weekend with ridiculous people that had nothing better to do. So it was set to an hour this morning, and I apologize for those of you who may want to come on and can't because my timer is set for that hour this morning. It will go back to the normal time sometime, probably next time I go live. Just my phone went up. Just not right now. And I do apologize, but we have been on for an hour. So if you cut at the beginning, then you're liable. You are okay to chat. Tracy Albert. Haha. I didn't say it once. I'm usually the naughty one, Coleen. Yes, you are. Practically created. Marie, poor super stuff, had a bunch invade hers on Saturday night. Can't turn a subscriber only when one uses Zoom. Exactly. That's true. I forgot about that. I don't use Zoom yet. It may be to come, but right now, I was keeping an eye on my picture because usually about this time is when my picture goes all fuzzy. It's doing good. Oh, pardon me. Oh. Yes, it is nice not to Marie Scrappy Creations Said, thanks, Lori. It is nice not to have to deal with it. LOL. Absolutely. Marie said she's never tried Zoom. Yeah, Lynn understands. She's been in some chats. She understands. She says, yep, I understand. Have seen the trolls at work on people's lives. Fern King says she didn't have to wait. Oh, well then, maybe it didn't like the time that I chose. Hey, if you're here, you're here. Good job. Don't listen to the crazy lady who programs the boat. The bot. Wrong. Yeah. What Melissa said, these weren't spam trolls, but trolls asking uncomfortable questions. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I really should wrap it up, but hey, first, go Chiefs Kingdom. Yes, I am the one who screams touchdown, and my neighbors 2 miles away are calling the police because there's a woman screaming somewhere. Lauren calls them orange door hinge. What did I miss? I don't know. Fern King, yes, I am so happy to see you. And I usually do try to keep it to a reasonable time for seeing the lives and chatting in the lives, because nobody wants to sit here and wait. Nobody, not even quilters that want to be part of the live, want to sit here and wait for an hour to go by before they can say, hi, what's up? What you doing? So, but the idea is that you're going to lose subscribers because you've got those controls on like that. I think I'm doing fine. I know Melissa's doing fine. So personal preference, I guess. She does. Tracy Trolls. She says orange door hinge to let her mods know that there's a troll. Oh, now see, I don't have poker face. I don't have poker face. That would not work. I see a troll and my mind starts going, smile, smile really big, because if you're smiling really big, your mouth is not going to go off on them like it wants to. Oh, have a good day, Fern. It was great having you. Great having everyone. Thank you for stopping in, Marie. And don't miss, I think Brandy has a live at 9 Central this morning. She is 100 Proof Quilter. Melissa has one at 7 this evening. I'm never going to make it through the list, so let's stick to the people that are here. Marie is Wednesday, and she does other videos too. Sylvia is Friday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stephanie Stitches, Quilting with Stephanie Stitches, goes on lives 5 o'clock on Saturdays. All of them are balls and balls of fun. And there's a whole lot that I didn't mention, and it's not because I'm hating on them. Stop judging people. Just saying. Thank you very much, Melissa. Thank you to my mods. I appreciate you being here and keeping the chat safe from everybody but my bot. Look at her go. And if and if you're watching the replay, thank you. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you to want to spend time with us. And if you haven't dropped that chat and want to see what's going on in chat, that's where all the good links are. And a reminder, Missouri Star Quilt Company is having a sale today. I don't know when it ends. While supplies last, at least for today. Buy one jelly roll, get one 50% off. Check them out. Yeah, it's Missouri. It's Missouri Day here in the Ozarks of Missouri. Just saying. Okay, everyone, be the light you hope to see in others. Take care this week. Say a prayer for a friend this week. You don't know who may need it.